The first step in making the batteries is to take these single interlocking plastic pieces and creating a top and bottom. Each sheet is 2 cells wide by 15 cells deep. So a top and bottom over the cells would create a 30-cell battery module. This slide shows adding the cells to the bottom sheet of the plastic insert holders. So it's 2 by 15. And I'm also adding these paper insulators to the positive side of the battery. Here I've added the top sheet to the 30 cells inserted into the bottom sheet. And again, each cell has a paper insulator on top on the positive side of the battery. Here I've added a nickel strip to the top of the batteries. It's a fusible link strip that's available from a company called Battery Hookup. I also added copper strips to the bottom, the negative side of the cells, and those strips are available from Amazon. I soldered to the positive side of the battery module a 6-gauge copper wire. I did a similar thing for the bottom or negative side of the battery by adding 6-gauge copper wire, and I also soldered the sensing wire, voltage sensing wire, for that module's connection to the BMS. I added 1/4 inch by 5/8 inch wide high density foam strips, 2 per side of the battery, to provide a solid foundation for stacking the batteries. I then wrapped each battery module with thin foam, about a 1/16 inch thickness. Each battery module was then wrapped with heat shrinking plastic film. This picture shows all 28 modules completed and ready for installation into the battery box. This is a side view of my aluminum battery box prior to the installation of the 28 battery modules. You will see on the inside of the box that it is lined with high density foam for insulation, both weather and electrical, and there are 2 vents, an upper and a lower, to allow air circulation given that the box is sealed from the weather. This is a side view of the battery box with all 28 modules loaded and interconnected with 6-gauge wire and the BMS installed in all of the white sensing wires. The motorcycle now has a range of over 100 miles with this new battery configuration, compared to the original 14 lithium-ion cells from the Nissan Leaf, where I only had a range of just over 40 miles, on average about 42 miles. So a significant improvement.